The IHWA Premier League is proudly brought to you by Champion Auto Glass, Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes, and CD Dodd, Scrap Metal Recyclers.
And a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Cockburn Ice Arena for another Friday night of West Australian ice hockey action, and it is an absolute perler we have in store for you. It is round 10 of the Ice Hockey WA Premier League, and it is the Blackhawks in second place on the ladder, doing battle with the Flyers Orange, who are currently in third, both on 13 points, but the Blackhawks just ahead on the goal difference. It's set to be another fantastic contest between these two sides that are favourites for the title. And if you remember back to the last 3 weeks ago, same teams, same arena, same players, but a result no one expected. A tie, 4-4 between both these sides when the Blackhawks came back from 4-2 down late in the third period. A late goal from Blake Cuthbert sealed the deadlock for the Blackhawks, and they were able to get 1 point out of the contest when it looks as though the Flyers Orange were going to get the 2 points out of this contest. Some big news out of the pre-game, and it's unfortunate from the Flyers Orange perspective. Jake Ruck, who had an incredible performance last week against the Chiefs, who shot 4 goals for the game, is not playing. Coach Michaela Fellow spoke with me pre-game and said that there was an Achilles problem with Mr. Ruck that eventuated pre-game on the morning of the match. So it's a huge blow for the Flyers Orange, and the question will be now, who is going to be their main avenue to goal on the attacking zone? Owen Merriman's also not playing, and there's still no Rob Hazelhurst. As you see there, the Flyers Orange squad just warming themselves up. They know that without Ruck, their task is going to be made just slightly tougher against this Blackhawks side, who are looking for their 6th win in a row against this good run. Of course, they're playing all their games here at Cockburn tonight, and the Blackhawks, they have got themselves a pretty good side. But against the Sharks last week, they can only manage 3 goals against the Sharks in what was a pretty processional, at times uneventful contest. But also, you had players present on the low slot that were able to get that easy flick into goal. McCarlick, who was magnificent in the third period. Shade and Davidson, who was vital. And also Jordan Grover, the number 3, who scored as well early in the game. We'll go to the ladder. And the Flyers Blue, at the moment, on top of the ladder with 14 points from their 9 games. And they are playing the Vikings tonight. And it looks as though they'll have another victory. At the last update, they were leading 3-0. The Blackhawks and the Flyers Orange equal in second place. But of course, the Blackhawks on second place on goal difference. Then it's the Sharks, 2 wins outside the top 3. And then stuck on 2 points, it's the Chiefs and the Vikings. We'll take a look at the full lineups for both these sides. We'll start off with the Blackhawks. At number 2, Lee Hammond. Number 3, Jordan Grover. Number 4, Liam Campbell. Number 9, Chris Shea. Number 11, Isaac Davidson. Number 12, Paul Graham. Number 13, Zane Neal. Number 14, Forrest Mills. Number 15, Casey Minson. Number 16, Tomek Suck. Number 17, Blake Cuthbert. Number 18, Jamie Woodman. Number 19, the skipper, Jason McMahon. Number 21, Edward Meaden-Cox. Number 23, Thomas McCarlick. Number 24, Caden Goulds. And the goalie, number 25, Liam Minson. And their coach, Felicity Svensson. For the Flyers Orange, carrying the same record so far this season, 6 wins, 2 losses and a tie. Mark McCann at number 1 is starting on goals tonight. Yves Potvin is number 4. Bob Kelly, the Flyers Orange captain, is number 8. Dave Ruck, number 9. Harry Tanner is at number 13. Lee Tortoise is 20. Kevin Matto is 22. Brian Mabey is 24. Lyndon Lodge is 28. Blake Georgieff is 34. Alistair Punley is 35. And Ben Kelly, number 69. Players just about to get themselves in a position now for the Blackhawks. The key is not only to keep McCarlick on the low slot, but also tighten up their defence. Find a way to stop the Orange control of the puck while not exposing any gaps on the side of the rink. But also, you haven't got Ruck in your opposition side. That leaves the Blackhawks a perfect chance to expose a gap on offence. While for the Flyers Orange, you've got Webster and Pundler. They're good on the breakaway from centre ice into the attacking zone. You have to get the puck to those two because they are some players to watch on the breakaway. And the defence is aggressive. Must not allow any good shots, or easy shots for that matter, for the Blackhawks. You've got to get a better physical presence on the slot. So I've been saying that this could be a 6 or 7 goal game, judging by the intensity that they exhibited 3 weeks ago. It's going to be quite important to see how both these teams go. And another good turnout of support here for both these teams here at the Cockburn Ice Arena. We've had some great attendances in the past month or so, especially out of WA's return to recovery out of the COVID-19 pandemic, which, again, WA must be applauded for. We thank you, the public at WA, and all our ministers for working hard, making sure that we return to normal work and play lives here in Western Australia. And we do send our sympathies to all those at the eastern states as well, and a happy cheerio to Victoria as well. We also must thank our match day supporters, CD Dodds, Scrap Metal Recyclers, and our power play supporters, Champion Autoglass. We thank them for coming on board for season 2020. And our broadcast partners, DRN1 Perth Radio, and also Front Row Screens, streaming every match every Friday night of the IHWA Premier League. Blackhawks are going to go to the left of your screen. The Flyers Orange are going to go to the right of your screen. And it's going to be Tanner doing battle with Graham to start the face-off. The linesman about to drop this puck for the first time. In just a few moments now, it is underway. Round 10 of IHWA Premier League action. The Flyers Orange doing battle with the Blackhawks in a battle for second place. Puck now in the Flyers Orange attacking zone. They were able to get it quickly there through Tortoise. Turnover inflicted there by Maybe. Hoists it higher towards the goal line. Getting first to it is Hammond, but well played there by Tanner. Tanner looking for the centre pass. Pinned to the boards there by Zane Neal. The puck's still on the Flyers Orange attacking zone. They've had control of it in the first 30 seconds. And they are forcing the Blackhawks to push forward. But well intercepted there by Sack. Breaks away from centre ice now. And it's Woodman. Out to Grover. A little bit of stick checking there between him and Tanner. Flyers Orange taking the puck from behind the goal line through Kelly. And this is what they have to do. The Blackhawks really tighten up on the defensive end and not allow the Flyers Orange easy opportunities to attack, as Maybe pins Grover to the sideboards. But the Blackhawks are able to take back control of the puck. Well played there by Bob Kelly, the skipper, intercepting that pass. Turned over quickly by Grover of the Blackhawks, but well played by Kelly to allow Pundler an easy path to the puck, but it's turned over. Now Casey Minson going out to the wings. Blind pass intercepted by Kelly. Kelly in the direction of Lodge, but getting first to it there was Caden Goulds, who's playing on the defensive tonight. And it's well played by Goulds to allow Casey Minson an opportunity. Well passed there from Campbell. It's in the path there of McCarlick. McCarlick on the low slot. Slap shot by Liam Minson. Well saved off the pads there by McCann. Woodman again. Slap shot. Applying the pressure of the Blackhawks early. But every time the Flyers Orange through McCann are able to rescue it out of that defensive zone. Here's Pundler. Pundler pressurised there by Campbell to inflict the turnover. And hanging on to that one is McCann. Well, very risky there to go up against Caden Goulds, who was going in unmanned. Oh, good God almighty. Pundler with a high check on Goulds. But play goes on. The game showing its intensity early. And McCann hanging on to that one off an easy shot. And that'll mean a face-off as both sides make a few line changes to start things off. 3 shots on target for the Blackhawks, while none for the Flyers Orange here. Early on in this match, make that 4. Blackhawks have got 3 from behind the face-off, but it's won by the Flyers Orange. Here's Pundler ahead of the goal line, now breaking away. He's got 2 in support on the wings. Now it's Maybe. Maybe just had a little bit too much of it, and it's turned over by the Blackhawks. Well played in defence by Caden Gould. Short pass to Cuthbert, who's on the breakaway, but pressurised by the Flyers Orange. Well played there from Neal to try and rescue the puck. Pinned to the boards by Lodge. Looking for support. He's got Pundler on the defensive zone. And on the low slot, the Flyers Orange have more presence. And that's Pundler again. He's had the puck a lot in the defensive zone early on. Puck is hoisted higher there by Pundler into the path of Matto. And the ref's called an obstruction there, and it's going to mean a face-off. Played the first 4 minutes of this round 10 clash. Blackhawks and the Flyers Orange still 0-0. All thanks to CD Dodds, Scrap Metal Recyclers and Champion Auto Glass and our broadcast partners, Front Row Screens and DRN1 Perth Radio. Paul Persick taking you through every moment of this matchup here at the Cockburn Ice Arena. Hoisting that puck high there was Punler, but now Goulds, he takes control. Stick check there by Maybe, but gets it back from Grover. Goulds, blind pass intercepted by Dave Ruck. One of the Rucks playing, of course, Jake Ruck having a few Achilles problems on the morning of the match and is not suiting up tonight. Passes out wide from Goulds into the direction of Grover, but well skating there by Maybe. Maybe loses control, but getting support is Punler. Punler's pass turned over. That was Tomic Sack, who was put under pressure from Dave Ruck. Hoists the puck towards the goal line, but just wide of the cage. Flyers Orange doing everything they can to keep the puck in their forward zone. But it's well hoisted there from Graham into the path of Goulds. Wrist shot from Goulds. Glove save by McCann. Goulds was looking to pass to McCarlick in the low slot, but well defended by the Flyers Orange. And Woodman rescues it for the Blackhawks only momentarily. And it is Lee Tortoise passing out wide to Kelly. Kelly's wrist shot wide of the goals. And Caden Goulds rescues it for the Blackhawks. Goulds' pass goes awry. It was in the direction of McCarlick. Kelly shoots. Pad save, well saved there from Minson. Kelly in the high slot. And does he get it? Yeah, no, he doesn't. Well saved by Minson. It looked as though that was going to go in for a moment because that was a hard slap shot. But it was well saved by Liam Minson. And that's the Flyers Orange second shot on target compared to the Blackhawks 5 that they've had in this first period. Now the face-off being won there by Maybe. But it's deflected towards the end boards. Meeting Cox and Minson combining out of defence. Well played there by McMahon. Getting that one out to Campbell. Campbell rescuing that puck back into that offensive zone. But only as far as 4 Flyers Orange who are around that puck. Manning it there is Potvin. There was a false buzzer there, but that doesn't mean the end of the period. But play goes on. And now Lodge. Hoisted there by McMahon. Only as far as Tortoise. The puck's been going back and forth. Not a lot of tight passing here. And there's an icing call over 2 lines. And that's going to mean a face-off on the Flyers Orange attacking zone. Been quite a processional first period here. A lot of turnovers happening at both ends of the rink. And the Flyers Orange have had 5 shots on target compared to the Blackhawks 2. We'll get an update very soon on the Flyers Blue game that's taking place at the moment. But here at Cockburn, we hope you can stick with us throughout the night. It's the clash between second and third on the ladder. Blackhawks and the Flyers Orange. The Blackhawks having to play really tight defence here because the Flyers Orange are putting the Blackhawks under pressure early. On the low slot here, that is Blake Georgieff, and he scores. On the low slot, Georgieff was able to flick that one in easily and gets the first goal of the night for the Flyers Orange. Just what they needed to get the start going. And it came off the defensive turnover where Meeting Cox and Cuthbert were doing everything they can to get that puck out of the defensive zone, but Georgieff presenting on the low slot, able to flick that one in easily with the left hand and get the first goal of the night for the Flyers Orange. Blackhawks needing to respond quickly. Face off even Stevens there at the moment, but the Blackhawks getting the puck back into the neutral point. Woodman breaking away along the wings. That's good play. Woodman looking for the pass to Cuthbert on the low slot. He elects to go around the goals now. Going to look for that open shot. He goes out wide to Davidson, but he's pressurised there by Brendan Maybe. Into the path of Woodman. Looking for the wrist shot. Shoots off the gloves of McCann. Good save. McCann's really going to be earning his pockets tonight. He's been in good form behind the goals in recent weeks, and he'll look to continue that. 1-0 to the Flyers Orange. We've played just about 8 minutes in this opening period. Well, one off the face-off by the Flyers Orange, Maybe, and Cuthbert. There's a scramble for it on the low slot. It drops out of that pack. Woodman just trying to evade the linesperson there. And now Woodman Going from behind the goal line, under pressure from Tortoise, but breaks away. Good control of the puck by Woodman, the Perth Thunder star. Likes to go around the goals. He's got Hammond in support. Doesn't go that way, shoots. And to his left, McCann saves it with the glove again. He's had 2 good saves in the last 30 seconds. And this will mean another face-off, and both sides undergoing some line changes. They've got all 5 changes for both sides. Of course, in the pre-game, it was announced that Jake Ruck will not play for the Flyers Orange, as well as Owen Merriman, Kieran Webster, and still no Rob Hazelhurst. So a big blow for the Flyers Orange, but they're still leading 1-0. Off the high slot, Woodman deflected off McCann's pads. But the Blackhawks getting it back into that defensive zone, looking to reassess. Sack. Back out to Goulds. Blind pass turned over. That's brilliant play from the Flyers Orange. Here's Dave Ruck. Along the centre. Looking to man that puck. Does it well to Punler. Towards centre ice. Passing out wide. And finding Lyndon Lodge. Under pressure from Goulds. First to it there was Goulds. Pinning him to the boards was Lodge. The puck trickles towards centre ice. And finding Yves Potvin. Potvin hoisting that towards offence, but now the Blackhawks got a good formation out of defence. High shot there from Grover. Misses. Almost a defensive turnover there. Here's Gould, shoots, and again McCann. Blocked off again. Shoots was Gould's, and again saved by McCann. He's had a good night thus far on the goals. Hoisting that one high there is Punler, and that's gone well beyond 2 lines. That's icing. This will mean a face-off on the Blackhawks attacking zone. We've got ourselves again another good turnout here tonight at the Cockburn Ice Arena. We not only thank our viewers at home, we also thank the fans for turning out here tonight. The mums, the dads, the partners, the families. It's a great atmosphere in it, what makes ice hockey here in WA such a fun sport to watch on a Friday night, when there's really nothing else to look forward to once the football is done. But you've got ice hockey to really warm up your night's action. The Blackhawks on the breakaway now. Through McMahon. He's running it solo here. Under pressure. Goulds on the high slot. Shoots and misses. It's back in the Blackhawks attack. Woodman. Flicks that one out to Grover. No, that's Campbell. But turned over by the Flyers Orange. Good defence. But the breakaway for the Flyers Orange only momentarily. Woodman again. He's had the puck a lot tonight. They need to tighten things up out of defence, the Blackhawks. They need a goal bad. And if they had to do it, they have to tighten. Woodman. He's got Campbell in support on the low slot. They haven't got enough presence there. The Orange are outnumbering them at the moment. Woodman goes solo and deflected off McCann's glove. Hoisted out of defence by Bob Kelly. And Goulds mans that one behind the goal line. Great pass out to McMahon. McMahon loses control. And the Flyers Orange are able to gather numbers back in that defensive zone and try and man it out. Here's Ben Kelly. Slap shot by Woodman. Veering to the left-hand side, but still in their attacking zone, but for no longer. Harry Tanner. Passes back to Kelly. And Tanner gets it back. Just hoisting that one towards the goals. Only as far as Lee Hammond out of that defensive zone. Blackhawks are usually a very good scoring team, but they've been put under pressure early on. As Matto gets almost hard checked there by Neil. And look at the Blackhawks. They've got some open space, but well played by Maybe to deflect that one back a few metres. Only as far as Davidson. Cuthbert on the high slot, shoots, deflected out of off the Orange defenders. Caden Gould on point. Davidson and Cuthbert. Cuthbert needing some support, but well played there by Maybe. Inflicting the turnover. Maybe's got Kelly and Tortoise in support. Maybe's going to go solo, shoots! Off the glove of Minson, well saved there. And now the Blackhawks have a chance. Gould's on the breakaway, he's skating solo. Under pressure from Maybe as he gets back checked. The Flyers Orange again get it out. Here's Ruck. Wrist shot off the high slot. Wasn't able to go. But well played there by Potvin. getting it back under control for the Flyers Orange. Hoisted there by Punlop. And a good second effort there to take out Grover out of the contest. Centering pass goes all right. Was in the direction there of Punlop. And the Blackhawks get clear now. Here's Graham. Graham on the low slot. Beautiful play. And scoring there is Tomek Sak. Great setup there by Graham. Out of defence, centering pass out to Sak, who was on the low slot with the easy shot. And scoring the response for the Blackhawks. 1-1 is the scoreline under 6 minutes left in this opening period. And getting the Blackhawks off the canvas there, Tomek Sak. And now it is 1-1. 5.5 minutes left in this opening period. Tanner flicks that one out back off the face-off. And now Alistair Punler was getting first to it, going along the side wings. 2-on-1, a scramble for it. The Flyers Orange looking for another opportunity, but this time it is Paul Graham who set up that last goal to Sak. Blackhawks under a lot of pressure now. They've got 3 numbers out the back of the puck now. Oh, pinned to the boards by Jason McMahon. The puck being hoisted back into the Blackhawks attacking zone. Potvin hoists it around. Good centering pass in the direction there of Maybe, but that one goes all right. And now Casey Minson. Centering pass. Well played by Grover. Controlling that one. And now that's going to allow McMahon off the high slot to get an attempt to go for goal, but was stick checked by 2 Orange. Blackhawks back in their attacking zone now. McMahon. Oh, pinned to the boards there by Merriman. Oh no, that's Kelly, I should say. McMahon. Good control of the puck. Shoots but deflected off the Orange defence. And now Lodge and Woodman jostling over the puck. But that goes forward. McMahon under pressure from Matto. Scrambling for a 1-on-1. Matto wins out. Centering pass goes a ride. Finds McCarlick. Winning that battle there. Grover on the low slot. Deflected off the pads of McCann. It's a hard battle here at the moment. 1-1 the scoreline, under 4 minutes left. McCarlick pressurised on the scramble in a 2-on-1. He wins out, gets the pass to Woodman from behind the goal line. It's a struggle in the attacking zone for the Blackhawks. But the Flyers Orange win out through Georgiev. Well played by Georgiev. Getting that one out of the defensive zone, but Goulds rescues it. Passes out wide to Davidson. Having to go back now to ease the pressure. But look at how the Flyers Orange are pushing forward, sucking the Blackhawks in. That's very well done. They're not going forward any further, but they found a gap. And Davidson was the one to form, but turned over again by the Flyers Orange. That one slapped out by Tortoise, but not going very far towards the goals. And now Goulds, who's been decent in defence tonight. Good pass out wide to Davidson. He's under pressure. He couldn't get away and just had to slap it out and hope for the best, but the best wasn't good enough. As the Flyers Orange inflict another turnover in their defensive zone. I've got to say, they've had the better of the Blackhawks in that area, but then again, they have committed a few turnovers themselves on the low slot. So it's pretty even Stevens in that department. Well played there. The back check by Punler allows Ruck to get an easy path to the puck. But again, Goulds with the turnover. He's going to be the key. Good pass to Cuthbert. Wrist shot saved off the pads by McCann. McMahon almost looking for the slap shot. There was Cuthbert. Cuthbert on the edge of the low slot. Also misses. 2 missed shots there for Cuthbert. That's going to allow Dave Ruck. Ruck breaking away. Wrist shot from below. He scores! Dave Ruck puts the Flyers Orange back in front. Out of defence, was able to control the puck brilliantly, broke away to the attacking zone and off the wrist shot outside the slot, shooting the Flyers Orange second goal. And that's a vital one in the context of this opening period. They get the lead back. And it's now 2-1 with under 2 minutes left in this opening period. A very entertaining contest so far. So another face-off here, 2-1. The Flyers Orange lead, 90 seconds to go in this opening period. The puck going into that attacking zone for the Flyers Orange. Wrist shot there from Tortoise, doesn't go very far. And now the Blackhawks looking to hoist that one out of centre ice, but maybe intercepts. Flicks that one back, only as far as Minson in defence. And this is where the Blackhawks defence has had a bit of problems, tightening up their passing as well, but this could set it up. Well shot there by Tomek Sak. That one goes wide of the goals. On the low slot, Grover gets a fresh area the first time. And Thomas Sak just loses control on the ice and couldn't get the shot off in time. They would love another one just before the end of the first period to level things up. 45 seconds left on the clock. But again, another turnover goes the Flyers Orange way. Tanner breaks away. Wrist shot towards the goals, well saved by Minson. We're inside the last 30 seconds of this opening period. 2-1 the lead, the Flyers Orange. This will probably be the last passage of the opening period. Unless the Flyers Orange can get another one on the board and put even more pressure on the Blackhawks. It's going to get very interesting to see how these last seconds develop. At the back of the face-off goes Kelly. Rescuing the puck there was Punler. Got the slap shot in but was deflected. They're going to play out the last few seconds of this opening period. The buzzer will go as Woodman tries to break away from defensive ice, but too late. And after the first period, goals to Sack, Georgiev and Dave Ruck sees both sides ending the first period with an exciting contest on the horizon. The score is 2-1 in favour of the Flyers Orange. We'll be back with the Cockburn Ice Arena with the second period action shortly. Welcome back to the Cockburn Ice Arena, where it is 2-1 to the Flyers Orange after the first period. And both of their goals coming quite easily off the low slot. And the Flyers Orange had more of a presence inside that area with more numbers across the goals. And that's where the Blackhawks really have to get back into this contest, get more numbers on the low slot, but also tighten up their passing. But then again, both sides did have a few turnovers in the first few minutes of that second period, as both sides get themselves back into position. 2-1 the scoreline in favour of Flyers Orange. Both these sides be fighting for second place on the ladder. They're both on 13 points, but the Blackhawks are on top of that area on goal difference, 12-8. And of course the Blackhawks have got 2 goals against them, but have also gained 1, so they'll still lead on goal difference. But if they lose tonight, they'll surrender second place. Second period underway. The Flyers Orange winning that one, but the Blackhawks have got a bit of a scramble for it. 2-on-2 in favour of the Flyers Orange. Kelly hoists that one forward. Goes only as far as Woodman. Woodman hoists that one towards the advantage of Tanner for the Flyers Orange. The passing again quite loose early on for the Blackhawks, but Woodman out the back. He breaks away on the wings. Going behind the goals, almost loses control. Gets pinned to the boards hard there by Tanner. Still in their attacking zone. Hammond. Wrist shot from the point. And off the gloves again by McCann. And one of the Flyers Orange just pleading there for an offside call. He didn't get it. It looks like we may have to get the cameras out to the penalty box, because Potvin, it looked like he was offside. And that's going to mean the first of the power plays for Champion Autoglass. So they're going to be undermanned here for the next 2 minutes. The Blackhawks will go 5-on-4 for 2 minutes of the first power play of the night, thanks to Champion Autoglass. But can they get a goal against this power play here, the Flyers Orange? They've still got, maybe with the wrist shot towards the goals, well saved by Minson. And the Blackhawks need to preserve this advantage. It's 5-on-4 at the moment. Gould's breaking away. Can they get the short-handed goal? Not this time. Flicked off by a couple of Flyers Orange defenders. Gould's manning that puck. And he gets it back. Hoists it to his advantage. It's not to be. Davidson out front behind the goal lines. Gets some support there from Cuthbert. And they're away, the Flyers Orange. Well played. They're going to have to defend for their lives here for the next 2 minutes with this Champion Autoglass power play. But there was offside, well spotted by the linesman. And the clock will continue to tick down. 2-1, the scoreline in favour of the Flyers Orange. And Ive Potvin spending 2 minutes in the penalty box for a major obstruction, and also maybe bickering with the linesman a bit too much. So the face-off is just alongside the attacking line for the Blackhawks. It's won by the Blackhawks. And Woodman just manning the puck past the defensive line. Oh, no, that's Sack, I should say. Sack goes out to Grover. Centering pass goes awry. Turned over. And the Blackhawks have got more numbers out the back of the puck. Woodman's one of them. Just taking control on the offensive wings. Goes to the centre to Hammond on centre point now. Hoists it towards the low slot. Looking for Campbell. Just couldn't control it. And the Flyers Orange can rescue this one. Hammond. Slap shot picked off. Brilliantly done. And final 5 seconds of the power play. Thanks to Champion Autoglass. And the Flyers Orange have successfully killed the penalty. Potvin is going to be on the bench. And Lyndon Lodge is going to come back in his place. Grover. Scramble forward, off the low slot and scores. Grover levels it up for the Blackhawks off the defensive turnover. That's the start you're after when your back is against the wall at the start of the second period. And that's what the Blackhawks have done. Out of defence, they had more numbers on the low slot. Grover was able to intercept off an errant pass and flick it in off the low slot for the second for the Blackhawks to level things up. 2-1 the score, 2-2 the score now. That's their first of the second period, their first since the middle point of the first period. Would they love another one? Well turned over there by Pundler. Pundler centering pass. Tortoise needing to trap it. Centering pass out to Kelly. He couldn't trap it either. But coasting along the sideboards. And now Pundler. Only as far as Menin-Cox. He hasn't had a lot of it tonight. Menin-Cox out to Minson. Casey Minson. Flyers Orange holding it up here through Potvin, who's back from his penalty. Tanner. Good breakaway from Tanner on the low slot. He was looking for the pass there towards Tortoise. He wasn't able to trap the puck and go for the flick. And that's offside. Well spotted by the linesman. And that's the second offside of this period in the space of a few minutes. Scoreline 2-2 in favour of both these sides. 2-2. We've played just over 5 minutes in this second period. The puck now on the Blackhawks defensive zone. Now they've got the pressure back on them after levelling up. Davidson, picked off by Ruck. He was able to hoist that one back in only about a couple of metres. Now manning that one there is Tanner. Good tight passing early on from the Flyers Orange, but it has been patchy. And it may cost them. Cuthbert finds some space. Wrist shot off the high slot. Well saved by McCann. And this will mean a face-off for the Blackhawks on their attacking zone. They have another chance to take the lead. We've played 6 minutes of this second period. It's going to be Davidson. He'll go up against Dave Ruck. And the Blackhawks have got 3 behind the puck on the face-off, looking for that extra number. Cuthbert tried to flick that one towards the goals, but it was wide. And now the Flyers Orange doing everything they can to rescue it. Was Lodge offside? Linesman said no. Goulds from behind the line. Now Ruck. And another turnover this time. Goulds. He's been good in defence tonight. Kelly again turned over by Goulds. He's been reading him plenty. The puck sailing along the sideboards. No icing called. Good check by the skipper Kelly, but that was unlawful there according to the linesman. And that was well off the puck. Could this mean a second penalty? What's the linesman going to do about this one? They're just deliberating with Ruck and Kelly, the linesman. And it looks like it will be a penalty. Yes. Bob Kelly, the skipper, into the penalty box. So that's going to mean the second Champion Auto Glass power play. So Kelly is going to spend 2 minutes in the penalty box, and the Blackhawks again will go 5-on-4. This will be a vital chance for the Blackhawks to get that short-handed goal and take back the lead. Their penalty was killed off last time by some good tight defence. Can the Flyers Orange do it again? Grover on offensive point now. Combining with Sack, back to Grover. They're just controlling it, taking their time. Sack on the low slot. He's got Mead and Cox at present. But well played and defended by the Flyers Orange. But Woodman still has it. Going around the goals now, looking for a gap on the low slot. Here's Woodman. Grover calls it. Well played. Wrist shot. Well above the rink. Ricocheting off the glass, and that's going to allow Lodge to take that one, but he was under pressure. Was that an obstruction? Linesman says no. Scrambling for it along the end boards. Woodman again. He's got Sack at a presence on the high slot. Sack, oh, he had an easy attempt there. But he couldn't trap the puck. Mead and Cox again on the low slot. Misses an opportunity. And now Thomas Sack. They've kept it in their attacking zone for much of this power play. Sack shot. Well saved by McCann again. That's what they need. They need to tighten their defence in this power play because they've killed one penalty off. They need to kill another. The penalty clock will continue to tick. Had a few graphical problems early on in the period, so we do apologise. But the graphics are back up and running thanks to Ryan Ramage working hard there. So 2-2 the scoreline. Blackhawks scoring the only goal through Jordan Grover off the low slot. Face-off won by the Blackhawks. They get it out back. Woodman to Mead and Cox. And now Grover. You've got Sack on the low slot. Doesn't go in that direction. Now Grover does. Puck hoisted out of there by Ruck, and that's no icing there. Interesting call, but the game will go on. Goulds behind the goals now. Going in unmanned. Breaks away now. Goulds hoists the puck in towards the attacking zone. The penalty killed off once again. So that's twice. Hung on there by McCann. And this will mean another face-off. Just repeating those goals for the Flyers Orange. Dave Ruck and Blake Georgiev scoring the goals, and Grover and Sack scoring the Blackhawks goals. Both sides desperate to break the deadlock. And if you look at the Flyers Orange side, been a few lapses of discipline, and I think discipline here will be the key to winning this match. But again, they need to tighten up on their defence because another opportunity could be coming unless the battle out in defence is won by the Flyers Orange. Well played there by Maybe. Out of defence, maybe in Kelly. Kelly hoisting that puck only as far as McMahon. Very smart there not to go offside there. And Goulds. The puck going back and forth and the sticks being checked thoroughly. Goulds. He's had plenty of the puck on the defensive zone. Goes out to Minson. Finds the gap to break away. Hoists it towards the fence. And McCann off his glove. Now maybe. Baby's forward pass towards the outside. A blind one intercepted brilliantly by Minson. Minson with the wrist shot. McCann again saves. And that'll mean another face-off. That's the 20th shot that they've had on target. The Flyers Orange have only had 11. You could safely say the momentum of this contest has swayed back and forth. It's been an exciting contest. As we'd seen 3 weeks ago when we had that exciting tie 4-4, will this be another game that'll go down to the wire? It's shaping up to be. Still got 8 1/4 minutes in this second period here. Score is 2-2. Flyers Orange looking to rescue it out of their defensive end. The Blackhawks doing so well in this second period. They've kept the pressure on and they've locked in that puck on their attacking end. Woodman, he's played well. Looking for the hoist. Shoots and goes wide of the goals. But they again have numbers on the low slot. Woodman and Campbell. One of them there is Neal. Neal looking for the easy shot. Cuthbert going behind the goals now. Again, they keep it in their attacking zone. Cuthbert going for the flick. Turned over momentarily by the Flyers Orange. Woodman hoists it towards goals. Well saved by McCann. Campbell trying very hard. Centers the pass, but well turned over by the Flyers Orange. Here's Tanner. Tanner hoists that one with the left hand. Woodman and Tanner going one-on-one. Woodman wins the battle. Well played, but Kelly comes in for support. And the Blackhawks. Well passed out there to Cuthbert. Good pass by Neal. Turnover again by the Blackhawks. And they're able to put some pressure on the Flyers Orange here. They've scored the only goal in this second period. And the Flyers Orange doing everything they can to not let those easy goals in. Will that approach backfire on them? Because here's Minson, shoots. McCann saves again. Brilliantly done. And this will mean another face-off. And that's 22 shots on target for the Blackhawks now. And the face-off there is going to be Graham. And he'll be going up against maybe for the Flyers Orange. Face-off is won by the Blackhawks. Flyers Orange doing everything they can to push forward in order to get that puck out of the defensive zone. But to no avail. Grover's calling for it. And he couldn't get that puck to go his way. Well played by the Flyers Orange, getting numbers forward out of that defensive zone. But the Blackhawks turn it over again. Here's Sack. Sack. Hammond's calling for the centre pass. On the low slot, he doesn't get it. Meeting Cox. And now Grover. Almost an obstruction there. He wanted, but nothing doing. The puck sailing towards the goal line. Almost losing control there was Minson. Kelly on the low slot. Here's Kelly. That's Ben Kelly, that is. Out wide. Hoisted there by Brendan Maybe towards the goal line. The Blackhawks getting it out of defence. It's a race for the puck between Maybe and Graham, but that was an icing call. There'll be a face-off on the Flyers Orange attacking zone. They haven't scored a goal since late in the first period, where Dave Ruck, off the low slot, flicked one in to give the Flyers Orange back the lead at the end of the first. And since then, Grover levelled the scores, in case you missed it earlier on. It's now 5 minutes to go in this second period. Out the back, Maybe. Slap shot off the low slot. The shot by Ruck doesn't get through. Kelly. Again, well intercepted by the Blackhawks. This is good defence they've exhibited tonight. Much better than what they put on in the first period. And a call of obstruction there. Linesman was in superior position, a major obstruction. And that is on the arms there, and they'll think that's going to be a penalty by the looks of things on Casey Minson. Yes, it is. So he's making a trip to the penalty box. That's the third time that a player has been taken to the penalty box, and Champions Auto Glass will be very happy. They've got number 3, another Champions Auto Glass power play. This time, it's against the Blackhawks. We know what they've been like when the power play's been in their favour, but against them, haven't experienced that much. Now Lodge, passing out wide to Maybe, back to Lodge. He's going to look for the wrist shot. This time, Kelly on the low slot, loses control. And the Blackhawks get it out of that defensive zone only momentarily. Lodge and Maybe combining. Punler's in the centre. Puck goes back towards the defensive point on left-hand point. Off the low slot. Punler, centering pass into the direction of Lodge. Well intercepted by McMahon. Scrambling for it behind the goals. Well played there from Kelly. Maybe. Slap shot. Picked off brilliantly there by Michalek. And the puck trickles behind the goals again. Well played there by Hammond. Only as far as Lodge. Out to Maybe. Wrist shot. Saved by Minson. Kelly on the low slot. But Minson was able to hang on to that one. Liam Minson and Casey Minson sent to the penalty box. And a face-off on the Flyers' orange attacking zone. A minute to go for Minson's penalty. All the penalties have been killed off so far. The Blackhawks needing to play that tight, intense defence in order to kill off this third. About 3 minutes left in this second period. Kelly. That's a baby. Hoisted out of defence by Caden Goulds. McCann out of the box. He's able to flick that one in towards his left. Hard check there from Grover. And that was offside as well. Grover not too happy with that call. And there'll be 10 seconds on Minson's penalty. It looks like it'll be killed off, but there's a face-off obstruction there. Some of the players just debating over that one. And in the meantime, Casey Minson's penalty has been killed off. So the Blackhawks have been able to kill off a Flyers orange opportunity for a goal, a short-handed goal, through some good defence. 2-on-1 scramble behind the Flyers orange goals. Winning that one is Goulds. Out to Woodman on the point. Hoists that one towards goals, and McCann gets hands to it. And it'll mean another face-off on the Blackhawks attacking zone. They've spent much more of that puck. They've spent much more time in their attacking zone with the puck. They've been able to push their numbers forward from defence and force the Flyers orange to play with a little bit of patience. But it hasn't paid off for the Flyers orange. They've had a goal scored against them. Slap shot off the high point. Almost a goal. Well saved by McCann. He's had a decent night. Woodman. Casey Minson's calling for it. He's come out of the box. Davidson off the low slot. And Tanner hoisting that one out of the defensive zone. He's just going to let that go as the keeper. And that'll mean an icing call. We're inside the last minute of this second period. The score is 2-2. You can't get me, don't get me wrong, it's been an exciting contest. Although no goals have been scored since the early stages of the second, with Grover equaling the scores. Centre face-off. Won by the Flyers orange. Lodge gets first to it. Hoisted high by McMahon. Under pressure there from Tanner. Good body checking from Tanner, but the puck still goes the Blackhawks' way. Woodman, he's got Davidson in the centre point for some backup. Woodman goes solo, off the low slot, shoots, does he get it inside? No! Well defended by the orange, and there's a bit of a scuffle on the low slot. Oh, a little bit of fist flying here. Good God almighty, the helmet came off Woodman's head, and that may have been the cause as the buzzer goes. Bit of a hostile end to the second period there, but it is 2-2 at the end of 2. We've got ourselves quite an exciting contest here at the Cockburn Ice Arena. A little bit of hostilities exchanged at the end. Although it is an intense contest, we don't need it to spill over into a fight, but nonetheless, A great contest we've got here in Cockburn. The scoreline is 2-2. We'll be back with the intermission analysis after this and the third period action here in Cockburn, where it's the Blackhawks and the Flyers Orange level at 2 goals apiece.
If you need it live streamed, you need Front Row Screens. Visit frontrowscreens.com.au.
The action. And welcome back to the Cockburn Ice Arena, where it is 2 goals apiece in this Friday night matchup between the Flyers Orange and the Blackhawks. And what a second period it turned out to be. Only 1 goal scored, and that was Jordan Grover's inside slot flick to the goals to level up the scores. And what a great contest it has been, although it did finish up with a bit of hostility between the two teams. It has largely been all the Blackhawks if you look at it from a momentum point of view. The Flyers Orange dominated early on in the match, although they did lack a bit of control at the puck from defence. There was a lot of loose passing, plenty of turnovers left, right and centre. But the Orange goals came too easy if you're looking at it from a Blackhawks point of view. They had a better physical presence on the low slot, and they were able to get those numbers in for those goals, namely from Georgiev and Dave Ruck, who took back the lead for the Flyers Orange late in that first period. In the second period, however, the Blackhawks were able to regain control. They played much tighter in their offence. They were able to get control of the puck on their offensive zone, not give the Flyers Orange any chance to break away out of defence. But however, there were a few lapses of discipline that led to penalties. In fact, in total, 4 penalties were made by the linesmen in that second period. It was ended with a penalty, and the third period will start with Alistair Punla inside the penalty box for the first 2 minutes of the third period because of a few stick obstructions, unleashing his stick there, a bit of a lashing as well on a few of the Blackhawks defenders. That's not warranted at the end of a period when hostilities are that high and the game is full of pressure and intensity. But also, having said that, the Blackhawks, they did control the puck for the majority of that second period in that attacking zone. They had 23 shots on target compared to 14. And that's an interesting comparison when you look at the opportunities that the Blackhawks got in that offensive zone, but they haven't been able to convert. Really, they should be about 4-2, 5-2 in front with the opportunities that they had inside that attacking zone. Not dismissing the Flyers Orange in any way, but they didn't have enough of the puck in that attack, and that's why that statement was made. But if you're the Flyers Orange, what do you do? Well, what I'd suggest is you get physical. If you have to get physical to take the momentum out of the Blackhawks, you've got to. Check like you've never checked before. Bump off players before they get to the puck. If you take them high, you take them high. Take the momentum off the Blackhawks side. Even if you're without Jake Ruck, you've still got plenty of avenues to goal on the low slot. But for the Blackhawks, keep doing what you're doing. Control the puck inside that attacking zone. Play tight. Get your passing up to scratch because it's still a bit loose in that second period. And that is going to make a difference to both these sides tonight. 2-2 the scoreline. We'll be back in just a few minutes' time with all the third period action. And keep in mind that number 35 for the Flyers Orange, Alistair Punla, will spend the first 2 minutes of this third period inside the penalty box for his role in the bust-up in that at the end of the second period. So we'll be back in just a few minutes here at the Cockburn Ice Arena for third period action, where it is 2-2 between the second place Blackhawks and the third place Flyers Orange.
If you need it live streamed, you need Front Row Screens. Visit frontrowscreens.com.au.
Welcome back to the Cockburn Ice Arena. We're just a matter of minutes away from the third period taking place. The scoreline, it is 2-2 between the Blackhawks and the Flyers Orange. And if you want more action on Front Row Screens, then tomorrow's a day for footy. We've got WAFL Round 6 action. That is between Subiaco and East Perth, so be sure to tune into that. But also stay with us in this third period for more exciting IHWA Premier League action. We've got the scoreline 2-2. It's going to be an exciting contest, this final 15-minute stanza. One of the vital numbers that we mentioned early on in our discussion, 23 shots on target to 14. And that's in favour of the Blackhawks, simply because the Blackhawks had more control of the puck on their offensive zone. They were able to get more shots in, but they weren't able to convert. Most of them were off the low slot. And a few opportunities were squandered as well due to lack of communication or a lack of tightening in their offensive game. So the Blackhawks, if you look at it from a Blackhawks point of view, they would be about 4-2, 5-2 in front, because they were able to get a good burst in that attacking zone in that second period. But if you're the Flyers Orange, what do? Like I said, you tighten up your defence, you tighten up your passing, and you've really got to make the most of your shots to goal and get physical as well. Even if you have to body check opponents left, right and centre. And the ladder before tonight's games, where the Flyers blew on top, they've won earlier on, so they'll have top spot on the ladder for the taking. And the winner of this Blackhawks Flyers Orange clash will retain second place on points with a 7-2-1 record. But what if we had another tie? Just get that into your minds. What if we had another tie just like we did 3 weeks ago? Now that would be extraordinary. 4-4 was the scoreline there 3 weeks ago. And let me tell you, we are going to be in for quite the finish here at the Cockburn Ice Arena. Again, we've had another decent turnout tonight, bearing witness to what has been a great game of IHWA Premier League ice hockey between these two sides. Two very talented sides, very strong at both ends of the rink. And we look forward to what's in store at the start of the third period. The Blackhawks just re-entering the arena now, getting out of the change rooms and getting themselves set for this final period as we await the Flyers Orange presence. Just a reminder as well, we're broadcasting every match of the IHWA Premier League for 2020 on Front Row Screens and DRN1 Radio Perth, all thanks to our game day sponsors at CD Dodds Scrap Metal Recyclers, our loyal partners, as well as Champion Auto Glass. They'll be happy that they've had a few plugs for their power plays tonight. We've had 4 of them so far, and we're going to start off this third period with one. So we thank Champion Auto Glass for their support across the 2020 IHWA Premier League season. As the Flyers Orange come back out now, they'll have one of their players, Alistair Punter, sitting in the penalty box for the first 2 minutes. And this will mean a vital advantage for the Blackhawks in the context of it, because they'll be going in again with the Flyers Orange short-handed. And if they can get themselves a short-handed goal, it'll be crucial to get the momentum back into this matchup. Or to consolidate the momentum in this matchup, I should say. They had it for much of the second period. The goal net's being put back up, and both sides are just about set to go for this final stanza. These next 15 minutes are going to be vital. Both these sides fighting for second place on the ladder. If we could just get our camera person to zoom in just a matter of moments. Looks like there are 2 people for the Flyers Orange in that penalty box. If we could pick it up. Looks, it's not just Alistair Punter. It may be Brian Maybe or Lyndon Lodge that's in that penalty box, or I might be mistaken. Because keep in mind, Alistair Punter is spending 2 minutes in the penalty box. Is there a second, unless I'm very much mistaken? Because that's Punter and also Lyndon Lodge as well. So there are 2 players in the penalty box at the same time. And Punter's just getting out of there. Well, unless I'm very much mistaken. Oh no, that's Lee Tortoise, I should say. So I am very much mistaken. So it is Lee Tortoise and Alistair Punter, both inside the penalty box. But they will be allowed to have 5-on-4. And the Blackhawks, they'll be starting with their full 5. Final stands are underway. They're starting 5-on-4. The Blackhawks for the 3rd time in the match. Can they make advantage of it with an early goal? That remains to be seen. Caden Gould's out of defence. Gets it out there to Tomek Sack. Breaks away along the wings. Going behind the goals now. Looking for some open space. Goes to Hammond. Back to Sack. Sack's pass intercepted. Well done by the Flyers Orange. Maybe breaking away. Gould's the number 24. And Blake Georgioff battling. But the Blackhawks win it out. Here's Tomek Sack. Breaking away out of defence. Manning that puck very well. Flicking that one back to Casey Minson. Gould's wrist shot goes for goal. Misses. McCann saving plenty of them tonight. Now maybe some stick checking going on there. Almost an obstruction rule. They're going to play the advantage. Good centre pass from Maybe out to Lodge. Lodge breaking away from the centre on the low slot. Centering pass out there to Tanner. Almost looking for the shot. And no opportunity converted there. And it's another penalty. Well, Tomek Sack this time for some stick obstruction there. And so this will mean players from both sides are going to be stuck with a 4-on-4. And the clock will stop. Tomek Sack is also going to spend some time in the penalty box. So this will mean both sides will go to 4-on-4, although the Flyers Orange will go 5-on-4 in about 30 seconds. Maybe. Under pressure there from Casey Minton, but well played. This is going to allow Liam Campbell. Was he offside? No. Centering past to McMahon. Squanders the opportunity. McMahon, he had space on the low slot, but just couldn't control the puck. Now Goulds. His pass intercepted by Ruck. Well played, Ruck. Punter is just about to have his penalty expire. Almost checked there was Maybe. Time's up. Punter's back on the rink. It's back to 5-on-4 in favour of the Blackhawks. What drama we've had in this 3rd period. Minson under pressure from Georgioff. They've pulled the goalie out. They have pulled the goalie out. It's an ambitious one, but only momentarily. Liam Minson's going to be brought back into the goals. Maybe pull out the goalie when it's a fewer minutes to go. Not at this early stage of the last period. And Blake Georgioff this time. It's penalties galore over here. You have to say the discipline from both these sides, if you want me to be fair, has been quite ordinary. So at this stage, we've had 5 to 6 penalties in this game. We've had 3 of them already. But anyway, the match goes on. It's back to 4-on-4. Sack is still there, and Blake Georgioff it is for the Flyers Orange, who's in the box. It's back to 4-on-4, but taking advantage of that blind pass is Ruck. Ruck faking the slap shot. Brilliantly done. Sucking the Blackhawks in to go back. Slap shot from the high slot, and it's a score! This time it's Lyndon Lodge with plenty of space on the outer point. A beautiful slap shot going through the goals, and the Flyers orange with the short-handed goal taking back the lead. It was their first goal since late in the first period, and it was well overdue. And that was the one that they needed. 5-on-4, the short-handed goal working in their favour. And that is only their 14th shot on target. But a crucial one at that indeed. And Sack's back there again. Oh my Lord in heaven. Thomas Sack has been right in the thick of things this evening. He's conceded 2 penalties. And the Lions were just deliberating. I think it may be a major penalty. No, it's not. No, it's not. There was a bit of confusion there, but thank golly it wasn't a major penalty. So things getting very interesting in this contest. If you thought 3 weeks ago was dramatic, then they ain't got nothing on this at the moment. There's a bit of a delay in the game. I could pick it up here. Stopped when there was a goal. Well, it looks like, if we could pick it up, they're just asking for a few more seconds in this power play. So it could be interesting here. Is it a timing problem? We'll just have to wait and see if we could pick it up. Well, this is Luderson. If there was another timing error here. Lions were just talking over the problem with some of the Flyers orange players. And this delay of the game just putting a little more pressure on both the sides. Lions were talking this over with the scoreboard operators. Scoreline's 3-2 in favour of the Flyers orange. Vital goal by Lyndon Lodge. So Thomas Sack, it looks like he may be going in for an extra 5 seconds, we're being told. I think that may be the case. Yes, it is. So another few seconds for Thomas Sack's penalty. So about 5 seconds, we're told. Or is it a major penalty? We don't know. We'll just have to find out. But it looks like a further few seconds were added into that penalty. No, I think it's a major penalty. I think he's sitting out the rest of the game. So this will give the Flyers orange a huge advantage here. Slap shot by Grover. Grover looking for his second, but a pad save there by McCann. So Thomas Sack is out of the match. So that's a major penalty. Big blow to the Blackhawks. Cuthbert now. Flyers orange have left the Blackhawks short-handed. While themselves, they've got a 4 as well. They're playing with only 4. Only a minute left in this penalty for the Flyers orange. Meanwhile, Cuthbert breaks away. Wrist shot from the high slot. He fakes. Looking for Campbell. Campbell. Wrist shot from the low slot. That one ricocheted off the glass. And Sack comes back on. Yes, it was an added seconds into that, so it wasn't a major penalty. Thank golly for the Blackhawks' sake, he's back on. But on his own, Tanner, 2-on-1. Cuthbert brilliantly played. Cuthbert hoisting that puck back towards their attacking zone now. The pressure on both sides intense here. Blackhawks back to full strength, and in about 20 seconds, the Flyers orange will follow suit. Sack. Good pass out wide, leaving some space there for Minson. Wrist shot. Pad save again by McCann. Minson. He's got Goulds in the centre. Cuthbert off the low slot, looking for the easy deflection, but misses that one. And in the meantime, Blake Georgiev is going to have his penalty expire in about 4 seconds. That'll left on the penalty clock. Believe it or not, I've been told 7 penalties for this match. And the guys at Champion Autoglass will be very happy with that indeed. Maybe Going behind the goal line, hoisting that one high. Almost taking out the linesperson in the process. But the Blackhawks turn it over. Hoisted out there by Neil, and that's an icing. So the Flyers Orange will have another chance. Both sides back to full strength, 5-on-5. Facing off now is the two number 13s, Neil and Tanner. Tanner wins that one out, flicks it out back to Tortoise. Under pressure now from Minson. The Blackhawks drag it back out. Here's Kelly. Kelly getting pinned to the boards there solidly. And now the Flyers Orange are back under pressure. Here's Cuthbert breaking away. Good defence by the Flyers Orange. Maybe was able to get them back in this one. Kelly back out to Maybe. He's on his own. 2-on-1. He's got Tortoise in support. Wrist shot. Out wide. Tortoise combining well. Looking for Kelly. Neil providing the path there to McMahon to get the puck. And now the Blackhawks ease the pressure. Kelly. Tortoise with a backhander. Centering pass towards centre ice. Finding McCarlick. He's been quiet for much of the last two periods, but Kelly is able to pick off the pass. The Blackhawks have got the Flyers Orange back under pressure. Minson with a wrist shot. Well saved by McCann. Good pinning to the boards there by McCarlick. This will be a big opportunity. The Blackhawks mirroring what they did in the second period, controlling the puck in the attacking zone and again raising the stick by the linesman. And don't tell me, is this another penalty? Don't tell me, is this another penalty? It is another penalty. McCarlick now is being sent to the penalty box. That's the 8th penalty of the match. Oh my golly. So this time McCarlick is going to spend 2 minutes in the penalty box. My goodness gracious me. So again, the Flyers Orange will have an advantage. And with about 9.5 minutes to go, this could be their chance to consolidate their lead. Lodge, who scored the last goal, passes back to Maybe. Maybe wrist shot. And he doesn't get it. But Punler scrambling for the puck there with Hammond. But look at who's on his own. Here's Maybe. Fakes the slap shot against McMahon. Almost loses control. Was able to get that out, but picked off by McMahon. Good body check there from Kelly. Gets that one out of defence momentarily. Ruck with Kelly. Kelly off the low slot. Misses. Well saved by Minson. And the Flyers Orange through Tortoise are able to get that one out. From the high point. Here's Ruck. His shot blocked brilliantly there by Woodman. Hoisting that puck towards the goals there was Maybe, but to no avail. McMahon hoisting that puck towards the offensive end. No icing called. And now Punler trying to ease the tempo here. It's been quite a dramatic final period. We've had 8 penalties in this game. The intensity has been immense. Gould's turning that one over, finding Sack, but on his own there. Turning it over there is Alistair Punler. He's been great in defence tonight. Body check there from Sack. Oh no, that's Minson. McCann off the goals. Here comes Tanner. Tanner in a skate race there with Campbell now. And Grover. Grover getting first to it. Well played. Spins around, but Tanner takes back control of the puck. Going back out to Dave Ruck, but he was put under pressure. The way he's being let loose is pretty ordinary for the Blackhawks. But Minson, you can't let him loose. Shot off the middle. And saved again by McCann. And that's going to mean another face-off. This will be on the Blackhawks attacking zone. In the meantime, McCarlick's penalty is just about to be killed off again. But anything can happen in 5 seconds, so a face-off here will occur. The Blackhawks have got about 2 off the back. That is Caden Goulds and Casey Minson. They'd love a goal out of this. It's been won. It goes in the Minson direction. But getting first to it there is Kelly. Kelly, good play, but well used of the body there. Good use of the body there by Minson. In the meantime, the Blackhawks are back to 5-on-4. Grover gets pushed out and checked off the puck there. The pressure is intensifying. 3-2 the scoreline. Can the Orange seal the deal, or will the Blackhawks level it up again? Gould's out of defence. Turned over again, and Kelly picking that one off for the Flyers Orange. It's been back and forth in this final period. Here's Gould's good centering pass to Graham. Good speed. Graham, quick flick out to Cuthbert. Cuthbert checked as soon as he shot it. And losing the stick there. Neal almost getting in a punch up there. Woodman with the quick slap shot, no avail. From behind the goals now, Neal going up against Kelly. Kelly wins out on that battle. The puck sailing towards the offensive line, no icing called. And now Woodman. Out of defence. Good scramble for the puck. Cuthbert shoots off the gloves of McCann. And now on the offensive line, Woodman goes for the wrist shot, well wide of the goals. And now Georgiev, who scored the first goal of the match earlier, pinned to the boards well by Davidson. It's a scramble for it. Maybe emerges with it. Maybe just manning it steadily. Nice use of the body there from McCarlick. That allows Davidson an easy chance. He's on the offensive wings now. He's pressured. 3 Flyers Orange have got the numbers in defence. It's hoisted towards the attacking zone with the advantage is lodged, but well defended by Woodman. Great play from Woodman. He's controlled the puck from defence into attack. Wrist shot off the gloves of McCann. Well saved. Woodman, he's got McMahon in the centre of the slot. He doesn't go in that direction. Woodman just slowing it down, hoisting it wide, almost inside the goals, but McCann saving that with his glove at the last second. Man, he's had laser eyes tonight. He is on a roll, McCann. Scrambling for the puck there now is Ruck and Campbell. Ruck emerges with it, but Campbell fights back. And hoisting that one out of defence there is maybe. That's smart play. Minson pulling out of the box. That's smart. And now the Blackhawks doing everything they can. They have not scored since the middle of the second period. And the Flyers Orange themselves, through Lodge, scored early in the third with a short-handed goal. Woodman now. Hoisted out of the centre. And now Minson. Minson's puck is turned over. McCann and Minson. Minson going out of the box. Well played by Minson. Pushing forward. Isn't he fired up? And Minson getting a well-deserved round of applause. Breaking away from the box. Thrusting forward. And getting his fingertips to the puck to make the save. Very well done from Minson. No doubt the save of the night, you'd have to say. Keeping the Blackhawks in this contest. Still 4 minutes left. It's been back and forth. Almost flicked in the goals by McMahon. That was close. A very tense third period here. 3.5 minutes left. And Minson's shot saved again by McCann. And oh my goodness, it's on. It is on. Players coming from everywhere. Little bit of pushing and shoving there. McMahon getting involved with Kelly and McCarlick. Oh no, the gloves are coming off. The gloves are coming off. Good God almighty. There is a punch-up on the offensive zone for the Blackhawks. That's Maddo. And also Grover there. Gloves and helmets being thrown around. My golly, the intensity is boiling over. Oh, this third period's had everything. Ha ha. Feel the spectators there making their points clear. Oh my goodness. A couple of the players on the centre ice there just talking, hopefully exchanging a few apologies and a couple of words. And I think it looks as though the linesmen are going to send both of them to the penalty box, I reckon. Graham and Lyndon Lodge. They're just having a chat about it while There's a bit of a delay in the game. My goodness, what a tense and exciting contest here at the Cockburn Ice Arena. 3-2 is the score. And we've just seen a box on in the Blackhawks attacking zone. If you thought the first 12 minutes were anything to go by, these next 3.5 minutes will no doubt be as intense as the whole game has been so far. Graham there and Lodge still deliberating with the linesman. What is going to be the outcome of this? We're on the edge of it. They're still talking about it. There's 3.5 minutes left on the clock. My goodness, if you want to talk about your action, my golly. It looks like Graham has just left the conversation. They're still talking with Lyndon Lodge. Cameraman Ivo just alongside me, loving the punch-up. My goodness, he's got a big smile on his face, and no wonder. Saying bring that the Biff, and looks like, that. I think that's Woodman or McMahon that's going to be in the penalty box this time. Number 15, that's for the Blackhawks. Casey Minson going down to the change rooms, I've been told, while we're picking up on this conversation between Woodman, Graham and also Lodge. So Casey Minson into the change rooms. We'll hopefully get an update for you as soon as possible. He looked as though he was involved heavily in that punch-up and did emerge a little worse for wear. And it looks as though both players in that, nope, no penalty for Lodge. So it looks like that's McMahon, I reckon. That is McMahon, who's in the penalty box. Now, is it for the rest of the game? There's 3 minutes to go. 5 minutes. So that's it. Yep, that's right, 5 minutes. So it looks as though McMahon is out for the rest of the game for his role in the brawl in the third period. So that's major. That's a major penalty there for the Blackhawks, and this will mean the Flyers orange will be at the rest of the game with an advantage. My goodness gracious me, you talk about drama here tonight. Blackhawks emerging. So they'll go back to 5 by the looks of things, yes, but they'll be without McMahon for the rest of this one. So it looks like a major penalty. Yes, it is. Flyers orange still getting out of their huddle now. Well, talk about your action. Hope you've got more and some action and then more in this contest. We've still got 3.5 minutes to go, so the game's not over yet. Linesman still deliberating with the scoreboard operators over what has happened here and why McMahon has been put in the box there. So he'll be out for the rest of the game. Only 2 minutes. That's Bob Kelly as well. No, I think they might have got it wrong. Yep, that's right. He's out for 5 minutes, and Bob Kelly as well, the skipper, has also been sent to the penalty box for his role. He may have been responsible for Casey Minson being sent off for good in this game. My goodness. My goodness gracious me. There's been a huge delay in the game. The delay's been going on for about 10, 12 minutes. Hopefully we'll still get the contest underway while this is being sorted out. 3-2 the scoreline. No, that's McMahon, and he's also going to sit for 2 minutes. So both teams will be going at it 4-on-4. Now it's 5-on-5 by the looks of things, so looks like a major penalty, we reckon. So both these players, Kelly, the skipper for the Flyers orange, and McMahon, both the captains are in the penalty box. My goodness gracious me. But the action finally recommences. The pressure still on both sides. Can the Flyers Orange seal the deal, or will the Blackhawks make it another tie? Graham off the low slot. Big opportunity for sack goes awry. Woodman bustling his way through on the attacking zone. The puck goes on the end boards. Back check by Punler on Grover. The puck going along the sideboards now. Sack to the direction of Woodman. He passes out to Goulds. Goulds who got a hat-trick a few weeks ago. Graham, he was going towards a low slot there, intended there for Grover, but to no avail. And out of defence, Goulds and now Woodman. Oh no, that's Sack, I should say. Sack looking to pass back, but that was turned over by the Flyers Orange. Very well done indeed. But that's icing at the same time. Going from that defensive zone, the Blackhawks now have got an opportunity to tie things up with a penalty, with a crucial penalty goal with this face-off. Could be the most important face-off of the match. There's 2.5 minutes left on the clock. So Grover was out the back of the face-off, but it was won by the Flyers Orange. Breaking away his lodge now. His pass being aimed at Georgioff. Georgioff pinned to the boards there by Goulds. We've had plenty of those tonight. And now Grover trying to slow things down. They need to be patient if they want an opportunity here. I don't think this man would want it. Grover off the high slot. His shot picked off. 3 Blackhawks out the back of the puck from centre ice. Here's Graham. Graves' pass picked off in favour there of Maybe. And now towards the goal line for the Blackhawks. Woodman almost pinned to the boards. 2-on-1. Oh my goodness gracious me. Like a pinball machine in there, but the lineswoman is okay. And being bowled over there was Graham. In the meantime, Woodman towards a low slot. Well saved by McCann. Scramble for it. Coming out of that is Dave Ruck. Ruck hoists it out of defence. In the meantime, the penalties have expired, but looks like they won't come back into the game. Woodman now. That's a Campbell. Campbell, his shot. Well saved by McCann off the back of the glove. Blackhawks have had plenty of opportunities in the offensive zone, but just can't convert at the moment. In the meantime, both McMahon and Bob Kelly are out of the penalty box and will look to get back in for the last minute of this contest. The Flyers Orange scored a goal early on in the third, and they've been under tremendous pressure, but their defence has held sway despite the Blackhawks' many opportunities at goal. Oh, golly, what a contest. So it's a 30-second timeout they've called. 3-2 the scoreline in favour of the Flyers Orange in what has been possibly the most physical, the most intense, the most dramatic contest of the season here at Cockburn Ice Arena. And my golly, you can bet your bottom dollar it ain't over yet. Could this be another tie? Some are speculating, maybe. We had a tie 3 weeks ago in the first time these two sides met. Will there be another? One pundit right next to me is actually calling it, so things could get interesting in the last minute of this match. Oh, you are witnessing Ice Hockey Premier League action at its best here in the West. We're in the last minute of this contest, 1 minute and 6 remaining. Both these sides at 6 wins, 2 losses and a tie. Will the Flyers Orange make it 7 wins, or the Blackhawks make it 2 ties? Basically, next goal will be the difference in this match. And again, it looks like we have another delay in this game. This might be over. We're just picking that up there. Both sides eager to get the action back underway. I think they're just getting the puck back into shape, we reckon. Yep, just judging by the looks of it. Maybe we're picking it up a bit closer. Maybe the ref, the linesman, I should say, has got a bit of blood after that collision on the inner wing of this rink when Graham collided with two Flyers Orange players. It was like a good old-fashioned football collision, as you see in the AFL back in the old days. And they're just making sure that she's all right and ready to get back into action. That must have been a big cut on the hand from that collision. My goodness gracious me. Scoreline 3-2. We're in the last minute of what has been a dramatic and intense contest as the lineswoman gets fixed up with that big cut that she's had on her right hand. .33 shots on target for the Blackhawks to the Flyers Orange 20. Lineswoman is okay and all set to go. Getting a well-deserved round of applause from the crowd here tonight. Well-deserved, and has got a grin from ear to ear, and rightfully so. So we now can get back to action. The last minute of this matchup. Can the Blackhawks tie it up, or will the Flyers Orange hang on and take a victory? Here's Grover on the edge of the offensive line, loses his stick. Oh, almost there, almost another box on, but luckily no. The Blackhawks have pulled the goalie. So Liam Minson is out of the box. Blackhawks, they want to play with patience here if they don't want to concede an easy goal. McMahon, who spent his penalty earlier. McMahon, he's going to look for Goulds out the back. No, he doesn't. He goes to Grover. Grover under pressure now. He's aiming to pass back to Goulds. That's his main target, but there's a scramble for it between himself and two Flyers Orange defenders. Goulds, wrist shot from the high point. Well saved by McCann. I think that could be it. However, the Blackhawks have got another opportunity. So it's a face-off on the inner wing of the forwards of the attacking zone. The last 20 seconds of this thrilling contest, and the goals were just out of position there. And the lineswoman there just going to get them back into position. She's done a tremendous job, as all of our other officials tonight and throughout the season. So here we go. This could be the last face-off of the night. Can the Blackhawks tie it up? They've got three with plenty of space around the puck. And the Flyers Orange have got three on the low slot, trying to fend this one off. Graham and Ruck are going to do battle in the face-off. Slap shot from Gould. And well saved again by McCann. My goodness, McCann keeping his eyes on the puck. That was a hard slap shot from the outer point by Goulds. And McCann saves it again. We're going to have another face-off. My goodness. Close but no cigar. They'll have to go out wide, I reckon, to Woodman. Woodman would be your target out the middle of the attacking line if you want another opportunity to goal. That's what Felicity would be suggesting. But the Flyers Orange win it. I reckon that could be it. They're going to have to get it into attack quickly. Grover just loses control. I think that's it. I think that may be it. Or will it? Goulds hoisting that one towards the attacking zone. That's it. What a game. Oh no, what a game. And as the buzzer goes, there's a brawl. There is a brawl between Maybe and another one of the Blackhawks. Oh my goodness, the intensity's balled up even at the buzzer. And I think that was Goulds who was involved. Oh my God in heaven. What a finish to this contest. The Flyers Orange have won it and retain second place on the ladder. They'll be 2 points ahead of the Blackhawks. But oh my God, what a contest. You've just witnessed Ice Hockey WA Premier League action at its best, ladies and gentlemen. This may be a grand final preview. Didn't they show the intensity and the aggression we'd come to expect at the elite level? Oh my goodness. They'll be talking about this one for weeks to come. But the Flyers Orange, they were just able to hang on there for about 9 minutes. and overcome a couple of delays. And the Blackhawks just couldn't find that opportunity to goal. And even without Ruck and Hazelhurst, the Flyers Orange know that they have a winning side at their disposal. So at the end of it, in what has been an exciting, physical and dramatic contest, the scoreline was 3-2 in favour of the Flyers Orange. On behalf of Ivo, Ryan, Matt and the team at Front Row Screens and at DRN1 Perth Radio, Paul Persick wishing you a very good evening from the Cockburn Ice Arena, where, in what has arguably been the match of the season, the Blackhawks doing everything they can but falling short for the Flyers Orange. 3-2. So long, everyone.
If you need it live streamed, you need Front Row Screens. Visit frontrowscreens.com.au.